Welcome back to White Mountains today. Chris Brew in the North Conway studio, and I am joined by Josh Drew of Little Angels Service Dogs in Bartlett, New Hampshire. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
And we've got a fun new event to tell you about. But before we get there, let's talk about Little Angels. Give us a little overview of what this is all about.
Sure. So Little Angels is a 501c3. We are located and headquartered here in Bartlett, but we also have another campus in San Diego. And our main priority is training awesome service dogs for disabled clients across the country.
And I forgot to introduce Nellie. Nellie is one of your service dogs, probably the most famous of your service dogs.
Probably the most famous. She has officially retained the title of ambassador dog. She's not going anywhere. She's with us permanently. And yeah, she is a wonderful addition to our team.
Man, she is beautiful, and you can meet her for yourself at a bunch of events. We'll talk about those coming up. But the big one is bark, bags, and brews. I got the bark part down. What's the bags and brews part?
It's a little bit of a tongue twister. It's so we are having a huge cornhole tournament on our property on July 23rd. We actually hired a professional cornhole company to come in and run it.
No kidding.
So it's a 50-team tournament, huge. And we are having a beer and wine garden. We're having a silent auction, and we're having the MWV Old Car Club attend as well.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be a lot of attractions.
And this is running on July 23rd. I might have to put this on the calendar because my father and I play kind of aggressively against each other. And I don't know what would be like his teammates, though. But I'll give him his props. I just had him down 12-0, and he came back and won 21-12.
Wow.
Yeah, I was humbled. But this might be, it sounds like a fun opportunity. And Brews on site?
Brews on site. We're going to have local brews from Tucks and Sea Dogs, a couple other spots, and then we're going to have some wine tasting as well. So we're going to have a little bit for everyone.
Very cool. I think there's going to be like a silent auction as well.
Big silent auction. We have over $20,000 worth of items in the silent auction.
Wow. So this is going to be like basically a big festival in Bartlett. And for people looking for the location, it's out there a little ways on 302.
You got to go about a mile past Attitash, heading north. Okay. 1088 US 302.
Very cool.
Yeah.
It's a huge campus, which is perfect for training these dogs. And where do these dogs go, these service dogs, once they're trained? What's their purpose?
So we train for a multitude of disabilities, and our main areas of focus are seizure alert, mobility, autism, psychiatric, hearing, and diabetic. And we receive over 4,000 applications a year that come from across the country, Canada, and even over in Europe now.
Wow. And how many dogs are you processing, for lack of a better term, like per year? How many dogs can you train?
So we always have over 100 dogs in training at any given time. So lots of dogs moving. Usually we are actually only putting out about 25 a year, which for us is a lot. Every time a dog goes out, it's 2 weeks of work for us with the client. So it's a lot of time spent, but not nearly enough for the demand. Right.
Well, with the waiting list of 4,000 and you're getting 25 out there, that's going to take a while for sure. It shows obviously the demand and the importance of these animals, and also how much goes into training them. This isn't just teaching them how to sit or regular obedience class.
Right. Exactly. It's 2 full years of training per dog, so it's quite an investment.
And do you have different training sessions depending on what kind of service dog they're going to be?
Yeah, we do. So we have all of our dogs usually start in a prison program where we actually go in and we teach inmates in the prison to train the dogs. The dogs live in there and for about a year. And then at that point, they come back to us and work with volunteer foster families and our trainers to determine which disability they're going to best serve.
And do dogs have different personalities that lend them more to certain disciplines?
Yeah, absolutely. As they're growing up, we're watching each of their personalities and deciding, okay, you're probably going to be best for seizures, you're going to be best for autism, and filtering them that way. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's amazing. One of the opportunities people have is to meet dogs like Nelly in person, because you guys are doing a lot of community outreach.
Yeah, we just started a huge new community outreach program, and we've been very fortunate to be the benefactor of several grants from New Hampshire foundations. So we're currently running programs at Merriman House, at the Gibson Center, the Adult Day Center, and most recently we just got a grant to start helping first responders.
Oh, that is fantastic. Is Nelly involved in all of those?
Nellie is our primary canine going out on those. She's doing all the legwork for us, and we have an awesome community outreach coordinator who's taking her every day. So it's a lot of fun. It's great.
And you can tell she has long work days because she's taking a good rest right now.
She takes them when she can get them.
So this is fantastic. You mentioned that 10K grant. Why is that important? Do you think? What kind of need do first responders have for these dogs?
Yeah, so we started looking into it because we love doing all of our service dogs and helping individual clients, but we know there's such a need past that. And if there's any way that we can help the general community, especially the local community that's helped us and supported us so much, we would love to do that. And over the last couple of years through the pandemic, there's just been so much trauma, so much scarring, so much loss that both with citizens and our first responders that are helping them, we've seen how much just a dog going and chilling with them can just brighten your day and really take away some of that stress that you've been experiencing.
I am always fascinated when we learn that we have, an organization or facility like Little Angel Service Dogs right here in the Valley, an organization that is helping so many people nationwide, and this resource is right here. So you get to experience Nelly in person, or in dog, I guess you would say, locally around here. So what are any upcoming opportunities that you can think of?
So for our chamber members, we're actually hosting a chamber after hours coming up.
Okay.
In July, the July chamber after hours is going to be at our location. And then, generally the rule of thumb is when you see a service dog working in public, you don't touch them. But if anyone sees Nelly, we always welcome visitors. So we're always out and about with her. If you see her walking, everyone's welcome to come up and greet her.
Ask questions, learn more, and definitely put on your calendar the Barks, Bags, and Brews fundraising event. That is July 23rd, which I assume is a Saturday?
It's a Saturday, yep. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And that's going to be at your facility on Route 302 in Bartlett, just a little past that attached.
Those teams are starting to fill up fast, so we got to get those.
Get your registration in now. How do people register?
Right on our website, littleangelsservicedogs.org, we have an events tab, and it is listed right there with a sign-up link, and we are taking 50 teams, so you got to get in quick.
Wonderful. All right. Well, I'm going to definitely explore that. I consider myself halfway decent at cornhole, but I have a feeling I would get schooled pretty quickly and learn what decent really means if I attend this tournament. All right, Josh Drew, Little Angel Service Dogs. Have we missed anything?
I think right now that about touches up on it, but there's always something new going on.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us
Thanks
today.
for having us. Appreciate it.
You're watching White Mountains Today.